What's up, guys? I'm back with you for another pickup video. There's kind of a lot of stuff to show, so we'll go ahead and jump right into it as usual. The first thing was actually something I got kind of a while ago, but the disc was a little scratched up, so I was getting the disc resurfaced, and it took a little while. I didn't want to show it until it was in good condition, so then I could show you guys and then kind of, put it away into stuff that I have to take back to my house. I've been looking for this game for a really long time. It was one of my most wanted games for the Nintendo Wii, and I'm so glad I finally tracked a copy down. I didn't want to pay eBay prices for it because I knew I could get it cheaper at GameStop, and I just waited and waited and waited, and I actually came across it by accident. I had looked online to see if it was in any of my local GameStops, and it wasn't. But then when I went into GameStop that day, I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, and I pulled it out and it was complete and in pretty nice shape aside from the disc. So that is Little King's Story. And it is one of the few RPGs I still needed to complete my Wii RPG collection. And I believe this was like 13 or something. I don't know. I got this a long time ago, but I want to say it was around that price. It might have been a little bit cheaper with the discount I had. But yeah, so I'm very happy to have this one. This one was like, I've been searching for this game for months, so to finally get it, I'm really happy about it. The next couple of games were also from GameStop. This was on a different occasion though. I went to go pick up another one of the Xbox 360 RPGs that I wanted for, my little tiny Xbox 360 collection that I guess I'm now starting. This game was recommended to me by a couple people. They said, if you're going to start, looking at some of the better RPGs for the 360, you definitely have to pick up this game. And I looked and looked and looked. I couldn't find it in the GameStops in my area where I'm from, but I managed to find it at the GameStops where I go to school. So I was really excited. I believe after the discount it ended up being like 11 bucks, and it is a copy of Lost Odyssey. It's complete. This has 4 discs, so it's pretty easy for the first disc to just fall right out. But yeah, apparently this is supposed to be really good. I watched some gameplay footage of it, so I'll have to add this to the list of RPGs I need to play. I can't wait for it to be summertime so I can finally delve into some RPGs, because I haven't been able to in so long, but this one's definitely going to be on my list. And then at that same GameStop, I had been wanting this game for a little while, but I didn't really want to pay too much for it. I think GameStop originally had it at like 13 bucks used, then they switched it down to 8 bucks, then 6 bucks, and then it was like $4.16. So I was like, alright, I'll pay 4 bucks for it, and it's Alien Chaos 3D, which apparently this game is supposed to be kind of decent. So I figured, you know what, $4 for something that has the word alien in it, I won't pass that up. Alright, then the next little bunch of stuff I got is actually a funny story. I posted an ad on our local Craigslist because I was looking for an extra PS1 just to kind of have while I was at school, because I have a PS1 mini. Don't have the screen, I still need the screen. I have a PS1 mini and I obviously have a fat system, but I kind of just wanted a spare one that I could, be a little bit rougher on, because eventually those systems do wear out, so I was just kind of looking for an extra one that maybe spend like $5 to $10 on one. And someone responded to my ad and said, hey, I have so many PlayStation 1s, you can just have one for free. And I was like, okay, sure. And I kind of thought it was a scam at first because it's on Craigslist, but I had them meet me at a very safe spot. I was like, you know what, I'm not going to take any chances. And I met the guy, he gave me a box of stuff, and I was pretty surprised at the things that he put in there. So here is a bag. It has a third-party memory card right there. Came with first-party controller. Then we have the first-party cord, and then the first-party AC adapter. So that was cool. All in that itself, I was like, hey, alright. And then it ended up being a mini system, and I was like, oh, wow, okay, a free mini system, and we got a first-party memory card, which it's like the green color, so I thought that was pretty cool. I don't have that memory card yet. And then just another third-party performance memory card. But yeah, I mean, it works great. Everything's fine, and I was like, are you sure you want to give this to me for free? I mean, I can give you some money for it. And he was like, no, like, please, I have so many of them. It's not a problem at all. And I've never seen the guy before, so I'm assuming he's another one of the random local collectors that have popped up in my area. it seemed that I was like the only collector in this area for a long time, and then all of a sudden now I'm seeing wanted ads all over Craigslist, which is semi-irritating, but whatever. So either way, I was happy to get that for free. That was awesome. And then the next thing I have to show is from our local exchange. This was actually mispriced, and the guy at the counter proceeded to tell me it was mispriced. And I got this for $8, and it is a Dreamcast controller. And it says that it's the blue one, but it actually is not the blue one. It's a white controller. And when I brought it up to the counter, this guy was like, "Oh, you know, it's obviously not a blue controller, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, like I know it's a white one." You know, and I have several white Dreamcast controllers. And he was like, "Yeah, you know what? That was actually supposed to be priced at $12 and not at $8. And I was like, "Oh, okay, that's awkward." But obviously he gave it to me for $8. But if anyone has a blue Dreamcast controller that they maybe want to trade me for this white one, you know, let me know. You know, or if you want to work out a deal somehow. But I would really like to have one of the blue ones. I really love the Dreamcast. It's also one of my favorite systems of all time. And I want to try to get all the color variants for the controllers. And I have like I said, several of these white ones, but I don't have like the blue one or the green one I know came out for it. So I would like the blue one to go with this box. So if anyone has one, let me know. I can trade you this really nice white controller here, you know, if you're interested, or something else, you know, whichever. But this, I swear to God, this controller looks like it's unused. So that was pretty cool. Semi-awkward, but very cool. Alright, next bundle of stuff. I was at our local buybacks, and they haven't been having jack lately. They kind of went through a period of time where they were not getting anything new in. Batman Cup. Hello, pretty cool. They weren't getting anything new in for a while, and so I happened to go in there one day after class because my lab got canceled, so I was like, oh, I'm going to take advantage of this time and go shopping. So I went in, and they actually had a bunch of NES games. And I texted Grimsy42 because that was my first thought, because if you guys don't know, he's going for a complete NES collection. So if you have any NES games he might need, definitely hit him up. So that was my first thought. I was like, hey, give me your list. I'll see if there's anything that you need, because I've been looking out for him, and, you know, this area doesn't have a whole ton of stuff, but it seems that pretty much everything around here he has. But there was one game that he needed, so I was happy about that. And then I picked up a couple games for myself. The game I picked up for him was Bugs Bunny's Birthday Blowout. It's in okay shape now. There was a lot of writing and crap all over it when I first got it, but now it's okay. You know, the label itself is not in the best shape, but hopefully, you know, he won't be too picky, and I'm sure eventually he can upgrade the copy. So I got that one for him. And then I picked up 5 games for myself, and like I said, they were all $1.99, and, you know, I'm never going to pass up $1.99 games. It's funny because I do collect for the NES, but I don't like actively seek out NES games. I kind of just let them come to me, and, you know, I have a pretty decent NES collection. I want to say it's probably one of my biggest collections that I have, and it's just funny because I just let the games kind of gradually come to me. I don't really ever seek them out or anything like that, aside from Snow Brothers and, like, the Mega Mans and a couple other ones. But other than that, like, I just let the games come to me, and I've, you know, I guess just grown a big collection that way. So it's pretty cool. So like I said, all $1.99 to the earth. And I know nothing about any of these games, but I figured, you know, $1.99 can never be a bad deal. Mock Rider. I'm pretty sure I don't have this game. If I do have it, I think it might be a label upgrade for me. So, you know, that's always good. Xenophobe. This one looked interesting. Dino Wars. This one also looked interesting. I have, like I said, no idea what any of these games are, but... And then this one, best one of this lot. This one's actually kind of an uncommon game, if you guys don't know. And, you know, it was also $1.99. Big Bird's Hide and Speak. So, pretty cool. Nice to get another uncommon game there. And then, like I said, all $1.99. I've probably said that like 10 times now, but I actually, let's see, I got 6 games, and they actually, because they were all $1.99, gave one of them to me for free. So, I was pretty excited about that. Alright. Oh, and then also from that buybacks, I picked up a copy of Soul Fighter for the Dreamcast. I believe this was $3.99. So, you know, and like I said, anytime I can find any Dreamcast game for like under $5 or even under $10 and it's a decent title, I'm going to pick it up because it's just so hard to find Dreamcast games around here. It doesn't happen very often, and that's a collection I'm definitely trying to build up. Alright, couple more items to end this off. 2 more Xbox 360 games I picked up. I wanted to get these 2 because they were, you know, limited editions or special editions and whatnot. And I had seen other people pick them up, and I was like, oh, those look really cool. I kind of want to get those myself, but I just, you know, put it off for a little while. And so eventually I was just like, you know what, I'm finally going to do this. And I got both of them from Amazon. The first one was $15.99, and it is Death Smiles, the limited edition here. And actually, when I first got this, it was severely damaged. There was a like a big crack here in the game and like through the plastic, and I was like, well, this isn't gonna work. So I contacted Amazon, and they sent me another one, and this was in much better condition. And I'm gonna leave it sealed. You know, I don't have any huge dire need to play this game right now, but it is a shoot 'em up, and I might try to just get the loose game eventually, because I don't think it's very expensive, and I do want to play it soon, but I don't have my 360 here at school, so there's really no point in me opening this for no apparent reason right now. But yeah, so $15 for that, I thought that was decent. You know, $15 for any special edition is fine with me. So yeah, very happy to get that one. And then this one, I know it was cheaper on Amazon for like a limited time, but I think it was like $21 by the time I got to it, which is, you know, again, okay. Not the best deal, but decent. And it's Oda Medius Excellent. And I think this has like a pillowcase in it, like a 2-sided pillowcase, and an art book, and then a soundtrack. And, you know, I was a little bit worried that this one was going to be damaged also, and it, you know, it's okay. I was debating whether or not I wanted to return it, but I don't think I'm going to be that picky. You know, there's just a couple, like, dents and stuff. Amazon does a terrible job at shipping their stuff. You know, they don't do bubble wrap or anything. They just do, like, those little inflatable things on the side. But you know what? I think it'll do, and again, I'm going to leave this sealed. I have no huge need to play this now, but I think it's also a shoot 'em up. Actually, it is. I know it's a shoot 'em up. Or like some people like to call it shoot 'em ups. I think that's really interesting that people call them that. But yeah, so this looks interesting. I'll probably try to find a loose copy of that at some point. And then, coincidentally, the last thing in this video, I found another very hard to find NES game for a steal. This was at my local exchange back in Ohio. We have 2 in my area. I found the Metal Warriors at one, and then this game at the other. And as soon as I walked in and saw this, I was like, wow, I could not believe that they mispriced this game. It must have slipped under the system somehow, but hey, this is now one of my 3rd more pricey NES games. I went from having 0 to 3 in like 2 months, so it worked out great for me. And it is RC Pro-Am 2. And I left the sticker on there because I paid $2.50 for this. And here's the receipt, just in case no one believes me. $2.50 right there. But yeah, as soon as I saw that, I was like, what? And when I had the employee bring this up to the counter, I think he kind of like had an idea, like, okay, crap, I think that was mispriced. But again, there's nothing they can do about it. If they price something at $2.50, they have to give it to me for that price. I guess they don't have to, but if they didn't, I would probably cause a scene. But yeah, RC Pro-Am 2, $2.50. I was extremely happy about that. The top end of this label is kind of coming up a little bit, which is, you know, not the best, but hey, other than that, it's in really, really nice shape. So $2.50 for another very uncommon, hard to find NES game. So happy about that. Alright, that is it for this video. You know, it was a good round of stuff this week. Next week, I'm going to plan on doing a my thoughts on video, and I think I'm going to feature my roommate in it, just to kind of get her opinion on the topic, because I think it's a pretty good topic, and a topic that's been brought up to me several times, so I definitely want to talk about it. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good week. I'm almost at 700 subscribers. That is completely wild, but it's awesome. I'm going to have a contest, I believe, at 700, so hopefully I'll get to there soon so you guys can have some pretty cool prizes. Alright, have a good week, guys. Take care.